All right, so the last section of chapter 6, systems of linear inequalities. We spent section 5 graphing linear inequalities. Now we're going to do it the same way, but with 2 or more. Okay. All right, so let's look at these. I'm going to go ahead and draw my coordinate plane. A little funky, but that's all right. Just put a bunch of points on it. Okay, so this one's going to be blue, and we'll graph this one in black. Okay, so let's graph this one. -3, then up 2 and over 1. Okay, this one is less than, so it's a dotted line. Okay, use your imagination. Okay, we'll shade here in just a minute. I'm going to show you the 2 graphs. So this one says y is greater than -2x plus 2. So I have negative down 2 to the right one. This one is also a dotted line. Okay, so I've got those 2 things. So the blue line and the black line. The blue line says less. So y is less. So that's going to be down here. The black line says greater. So that's going to be up here. What we're looking for is the section that's shaded twice, both blue and black. Okay, you see how that is everything in this portion of the screen. This up here is just black. This part down here is just blue. But right here, it's both. And that's what we're looking for. All of these things in the yellow satisfy both inequalities. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so that's how we're doing it. All right, I would like for you to graph this one. So pause it right now, and when you replay it, you'll see the solution. So the yellow is your answer. Okay. That's what it looks like. All right, now we've got 2 equations here. So our job is to come up with them. So we've got, okay, now remember, yellow and blue make green. So this is the intersection. This is the part that both of them have. So we want to do the red equation. Okay, so we're going to call this one the red because it's red, and we're going to do this one as the blue. All right, so the red equation crosses right here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. So its y-intercept is 5. We need to find a slope. So this is another perfect point right there. So we go down 1 to the right 2. So -1/2 x plus 5. This one's going to be a dotted line. And notice that it's shading. This one should be part of this yellow. So this one is shading less than. So y is less than -1/2 x plus 5. So we have this point 5. It's the yellow one because it's not over here. So if the blue were over here, then the blue would be shaded that way. But it's not. It's the yellow. Okay. So now this one crosses at -1. And in this case, it's just going up 1 and over 1. So slope of 1. Right? This one is going to be an equal to line, and it's going to be shaded above it. So it's greater than or equal to y. So those are the 2 inequalities that are represented by this graph. Way you can check, graph them again. Okay. All right, what do you think? Find the 2 systems, pause it, and I will work it out in just a minute. Okay. Okay, now we've got these word problems. You are planning what to do after school. You can spend at most 6 hours daily playing basketball and doing homework. Okay, so if we take basketball plus homework, it has to be at most 6 hours. Okay, so at most means we can do 6 hours or we can do less. So is less than or equal to 6. You want to spend less than 2 hours playing basketball. So basketball needs to be less than 2. You must spend at least 1.5 hours on homework. So homework has to be greater than or equal to 1 1/2. So we have 3 things, okay, that we're going to graph here. Okay, so let's call basketball is going to be our x value, and homework will be our y value. Okay. So here we go. Okay, this time we've got 3 that we're graphing. Okay, so this top one would be solved by taking h is less than or equal to negative b plus 6. So we're going to graph 6, down one to the right one, and it's going to be less than or equal to. So, oy. Okay, so the thing looks like that. Just throw that away. There we go. All right. We're going to shade later. B is less than 2, so that's x is less than 2. So we're going to have this. This is going to be a dotted line that goes straight up and down. And then we'll have one more. H is greater than or equal to 1.5, so that's going to be right here. So greater than or equal to 1.5. So go straight through there. Okay. So with the green one, I'm shading up. With the red one, I'm shading left. And with the blue one, I'm shading less. Okay, so what we're looking for is we're looking for where is it red, blue, and green? Okay. Okay, so right here it's just yellow, green and blue. Over here it's now green, blue, and red. So the answer is going to be this section right here. Okay, so that is the solution. Down here below the green it's only red and blue. Over here it's only blue. So you see from the colors, you got to take your time, do this carefully. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you do this one. I can show you the answer in class, because this one just involves doing the same sort of thing that you did before. Okay, and then we have our check. Okay, so give it a check. Remember, this is the last video of the chapter, so the test will be tomorrow. Which means Tuesday. Okay, that's when you take the test, and then we spend the rest of the time getting ready for our midterm. Okay.